spring is here, right?
Finally, yes.
Finally, yes.
Yes.
So what do we need to do to get our garden ready for spring?
Well, you know, one of the first things that I like to do is go out to the perennials and cut anything down that has died from the year before. I collect it, and whatever is not diseased, I go ahead and put that in the compost pile.
Okay, makes sense to me.
Another thing to do is usually about late winter, early spring, the ornamental grasses, the leaves start breaking up and falling everywhere. So to prevent that, it's good to go ahead and cut them down. Now, cutting them is relative because some of them are 10 feet tall, so you don't have to cut them clear to the ground.
Okay.
But just cut off the majority of the leaves on whatever size of perennial grass that you have. And then, you know, again, if it's not diseased, put it in the compost pile.
Okay. Let me ask you a question about that. So what would you use to cut the ornamental grasses?
Well, you know, people use different things. Okay. Head shears people have used. I've seen people have the blades on a weed eater that they'll just trim around with it. Some people just use head shears and just hand, you know, prune them down like that. So whatever, you know, means that you have, but it's best to cut them down because you don't want them to, they're just going to go everywhere and make your yard look messy. Okay, good. So get those down. Also, it's also time to cut monkey grass or liriope down. There's a reason for that, though, because if you'll see on it, almost all of them have some kind of little brown spots and stuff. But of course, that's anthracnose. And you've got to cut it and remove it and get rid of it. You don't put that in the compost pile. Right. If you have a chronic problem with it during the year, you may want to start spraying it bi-weekly with chlorothalonil product. But you're going to have to do it for several months. You know, bi-weekly for several months to get that under control. Yeah, and
read the label on that, please.
Definitely read the label. Follow the directions. After you're cleaning up your perennial beds and your perennials like that, if you have some parts of the country, you have to actually wrap some tender perennials. They'll put straw down in them like roses and stuff. You need to unwrap them because if we start getting spring rains, it could cause rot problems in there. So we just want to get those unwrapped as soon as possible. And as far as spring, is the second best time to plant trees and shrubs. Or anything. You know, fall is the best because you got the warm weather and you have the warm soil, which encourages root growth. In the spring, you may not have the warm soil so much, but you've got pleasant temperatures and it's still cool enough that you've got enough chance with the spring rains to get the roots established in the beds before the summer comes. Okay, that's good to know. So second best time to plant plants. And of course there's fruit trees. Oh yeah. If you have fruit trees, it's best to prune them before the buds and leaves come out on them. So you can see crossing branches and just see the form of the tree. Horticulture oil would be a good thing to put on the plant after you finish pruning it. This will keep down scales and mites and things that come out, you know, before the flowers appear on the fruit trees. And then, of course, follow the guidelines of your local extension agent. They'll have a fruit and nut tree spray program. Just follow that and read the labels on your chemicals that you're going to apply for your particular fruit tree. Lawns. You know, cool season grasses like Kentucky bluegrass and fescues are great to plant during this time of year because the night temperatures are in the 50s and 60s, which is ideal for them to germinate. So renovating your lawn with cool season grasses is good, plus just renovating your lawns. Sometimes people will dethatch in the spring and apply, you know, top dressings and fertilizer a little later. So great time to renovate lawns is in the spring. Okay. Pruning ornamental trees like crepe myrtles. Again, like the fruit trees, they don't have leaves on them, so you can see all of the branching pattern. It's a lot easier to cut it this time of year. And if you need to keep it under control of a certain size, hopefully you've gotten a variety that gets the ultimate size that you want. But if you don't, you can prune it down this time of year and see the branching pattern.
And I would make sure you inspect your crepe myrtles for crepe myrtle bark scale too. Yes. Just in case.
Because you can spray some horticulture oil before the leaves appear. Yes. To control that. Yes. Now, the big one, vegetable gardens.
Yes, this is what everybody wants to do.
Everybody wants to get into the veg. So cool season crops are great to start in the spring. Root vegetables like carrots and turnips, beets, parsnips, radishes, and then all your leafy greens like your lettuces, your endive, radicchio, arugula, spinach, all good time of year to plant. Your cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, collards, Brussels sprouts. In fact, we have this part of the country, we don't have that severe a winter usually. Usually, right? Usually. Right. And so I planted broccoli this last fall, cool. And I've just this last week have harvested another whole section of broccoli. Nice. Yeah, good time of year for that. Also some kohlrabi green peas. I've just planted some green peas in my garden. I have a nice cattle fencing put up, and I put a row on each side of the cattle fencing, and that'll grow up and do well this spring. Fava beans, and of course, if you're in the heat zones, probably 7 through 10, potatoes. This is a good time of year just to plant potatoes and harvest them before it gets hot outside. And of course, don't forget your covers. If you want to start something early and you have a freeze that comes along, then you want to cover your seedlings. Those row covers that are made of fabric, usually white type of fabric. There's different grades of them, a thickness. So that would help to keep your crops from freezing if you've got that. And of course, now is also available blueberries and raspberries, grapes, and other small fruits like that you can go ahead and plant because it's time to plant those here.
Those are good.
In the spring. Now, of course, when the ground warms up, this is important. The ground has to get warm, probably closer to 70 degrees as possible, because you want to plant your summer blooming bulbs. Summer blooming bulbs are planted in the spring, but you got to wait till the temperatures of the soil are warm enough. And this is like caladiums, gladiolas, dahlias, iris, lily of the valley, and crocosmia, things like that. Bulbs that bloom in the summer. And of course then, evergreens. It's good to plant, to cut evergreens in the late spring. Late spring. You want to wait till it warms up just a little bit. And of course, this year, it's like my house, that cold temperatures that we don't normally get here. I know Texas, clear up through the Mid-South area, we got cold temperatures that we don't normally get. Yes. So I have a lot of my evergreens that are burned from that. So do I. So I would wait. I want to make sure that the buds start coming out and I see where it's still alive before I cut something that's dead off. And then that same is true for hydrangeas. I mean, you know, some hydrangeas you prune in the spring, some you don't. But anything that's dead you can prune, but you got to wait till it comes out and buds out before you cut that off. Okay. Good points. Other things to do in the spring would be, you know, you got to get your pool ready, your irrigation systems, your solid surfaces, clean up your steps and get the algae off of everything. Just a whole bunch of little things like that you can get done in the spring.
All right, so that's our spring checklist.
Spring checklist.
Sounds good to me. All right, thank you, Joellen. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please click the subscribe button below.